Hey guys, good morning and welcome back to my channel. As you guys know that in our previous video we had discussed about the weather API and we have built a Telegram chatbot including the weather API where I have used my weather API key which predicts the weather at the particular instant of time. Like anytime you give the place or the name of a location, it gives or it predicts the weather. What is the weather? Also, it gives the exact location in Fahrenheit temperature and also the temperature in the Celsius. And also some of the other features. And here you can see the sample code which we have discussed in our previous video. Here I have used the JavaScript code language and some of the Node language, but today in our code we are going to use the same concept like which is we have used the weather API but with a small change. Like here also I have included the database concepts. The database or I have already given to it also through firebase stores and firebase admins. Here you can see this is my code which I have built using the JavaScript, Node.js and also including the database. So firstly, now coming to importing required modules. Firebase admin of the app which is used to initialize Firebase services. Firebase admin or Firebase restore provides access to Firestore and NoSQL Cloud database. Obviously we know that the Node Telegram bot API which is a library that simplifies interaction with the Telegram bot API, and the request is module to make HTTP request to fetch weather data from the weather API, and the service account is a JSON file that contains Firebase authentications and the credentials. Now coming to the initialization, from here the initialization takes place where this initializes Firebase using the service accounts credentials from key.json and self-service accounts which authenticates the Firebase app. Thirdly, connecting to Firestore database. It Firestores get access to Firestore where we will store and retrieve weather data. And here setting starts like setting up Telegram bot, which is I have taken my Telegram bot and polling through which enables continuous polling for new messages. And the functionality of my Telegram bot is this function which stores weather data in Firestore and users message objects and the requested locations, and also the data responses from the weather API and extracts the location current weather API details from the API responses. Here is the code. You can see like if you give the input like location name, for example any Bhimavaram or some kind of Hyderabad, it gives the location name, region, country, temperature in Fahrenheit, temperature Celsius, condition, one speed, humidity and timestamp. Also here you can see this is the code. It says the weather details such as the location, temperature, condition, wind speed and the humidity. Here you can see the cache where I have taken if any error occurred while saving to the database. It logs the server and notifies the user. Function to fetch and store weather data. This is the function which fetches weather data API and replaces with our original API key. And now coming to our functionality or the parts API responses. If the API returns an error, it notifies the user, otherwise it calls store weather data to set data and send it to the user. Function retrieves the stored data. This function retrieves the previously stored weather data for a user. It looks for the data in the file store using user's telegram. And now coming to handling our bot. It listens for any messages from a user, message, text or string, and shows clean input. If the user sends get weather, it fetches stored weather data. Otherwise, it assumes the message is a location name and fetches new weather. Finally, a bot functionality is it listens for messages from the user. The message is get weather. It tries to write weather from data file stores. Otherwise, it fetches live weather. It stores the data in Firebase store, handles errors gracefully. So, also we can see the implementation of our code. Let's run it or let's save it. Now let us see the execution of our program which we have discussed now. So let me take a new terminal. Let me enter Node.js, which is my file name, and the code have executed successfully. Now let's come in here. Here I need to enter the location name which gives the data like this. So let us take an example, like let us take Bhimavaram. Yeah, you can see how it is given the exact details. Now let us take another place which is Vijayawada. Yeah, it also, for this also it have given clearly. Now let us take Singarayakonda, which is my native place. Let's see whether it gives the proper one or not. Yeah, it is giving a proper one, but twice. Yeah, it gave the correct thing. So this is how the code executes successfully. I hope you guys loved it. Thank you.